Good morning, Cleopatra.
Good morning.
Following the sustainable growth paths, we stop at the beautiful town of Mesolongi on the West Greece. I would present to you a creative young woman who loves her country. Cleopatra Giorvangi, I am very happy to have you with us on the greenagenda.gr.
I'm very happy to be with you too.
Mesolongi Fields with a tradition that continues for 4 generations. Cleopatra, tell me about this.
Our olive oil company exists, actually, as you said, for 4 generations, since 1920. It was the first olive oil mill in the region, our families. And the last 2 years, we tried and managed to create Mesolongi Fields, a fresh company that exports our premium olive oil all over the world.
Do you please present us your olive oils and particularly for 2 main local olive varieties?
Okay, here in the region we have the typical Koroneiki, which is a Greek variety, a typical Greek variety. But the main thing about our olive oil here is that it's a blend of 2 varieties, the Koroneiki, as I said, and the Kuchurelia. Kuchurelia is an ancient variety that grows only here in our region, the west part of Greece. It has a goldish greenish color and a very fresh aroma and sweet taste. People abroad love this variety, and our family has decided to revive this variety more intensively. That's why we have been cooperating with the University of Patras and a team of experts about its revival. Long-term project, though, that will last about 7 to 10 years. It's a very demanding project. It definitely will last for about 7 to 10 years, because growing up a tree is not an easy thing.
Basic characteristics are the microclimate and ground conditions, and your trees are naturally healthy. Which are the cultivation methods?
Nothing has really changed. As you can see at the back, the olive groves are planted the way they were planted ages and thousands of years ago. The trees are planted well apart from one another because it's very essential for the tree to breathe and have adequate sunlight. So as far as the plantation and the cultivation is concerned, nothing has really changed. But what we do the last years, the last 30 years, is that because we have the means now, the moment we pick the olives, we harvest them, we process them the same day. We take them to the olive mill and we process them the same day, in a low temperature, of course, and then we keep the olive oil in airtight containers in dark and cool places.
This appealing design is pretty impressive.
Yes, while I was traveling abroad, making my research about olive oil and I was wondering what is best to do in order to present our olive oil, I realized that it was very hard for a consumer to choose an olive oil from a shelf which is almost full. So we decided to differentiate, and we chose our names for the olive oils from the history of our city. Our premium olive oil is called Lord Byron. We pay tribute to Lord Byron, who lived and died in Mesolongi and inspired the world to look upon Mesolongi. It's always a point of conversation with consumers and customers abroad. How come you name your olive oil Lord Byron? So it's a catchy thing. It's a selling point on its own. But apart from that, we named our organic olive oil Garden of Heroes. It's a place, actually, it's a monument in Mesolongi, which is about to be listed in the UNESCO monuments. And the third bottle is called Philhellene olive oil. It's a mainstream olive oil for friends of Greece, and not only, but definitely for friends of Greek olive oil.
You have done bold with whip on the quality. Few weeks ago you have been in Germany. Tell me about your participation.
That's right. We participated in an event called Corpus Culinario that was in Bad Kissingen. It's about 2 hours from Frankfurt. It was an excellent opportunity for us to present our products in an event concerning delicatessens. Deli stores are the stores where we want to be. So it was a good chance to see, to present to the consumers our products. The German market is a very mature market, and it requires time and a lot of effort to enter.
Which are your plans for the future?
Apart from the fact that we are expanding our range with olive paste, with fresh lemon juice, it's an excellent combination, and stuffed olives with a variety of 4 white cheeses in a jar with olive oil. Our main plans are to expand as much as we can. That's why I'm telling to people who are listening to us now, if you have any idea that reliable cooperations can happen, please introduce us to people abroad that are reliable, are good importers, are good distributors, and can appreciate this kind of products. On the other hand, I have a small company. It was started a few months ago, that will be dealing only with rare delicacies, Greek delicacies, called Cleopatras, and it will be dealing only with rare gourmet products.
Where and how can one consumer find your products?
In Greece, we are placed in small stores, in liquor stores, in wineries, in big 5-star hotels. Mainly in Greece, we are placed in places where people from abroad visit. Abroad people can find us through our distributors in Switzerland, Germany, Finland, Australia, and hopefully in a few months, I hope, in America. You can find us through their e-shops or in good restaurants to the countries where I mentioned.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.